What's up, guys? Mad Scientist 7890 back at you again with another edition of In the Lab. And yes, this is a John Cena video. Now, here's why. I personally think in this last 6 to 8 months, or I guess or so, basically when he started the whole feud with The Rock and led in with The Miz, up till now with all the stuff he's done with Punk, is the most I've liked John Cena since he was heel in like 03. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of how all this was. Now, I was pretty young when all this went down with John Cena. When he first came in, I was probably 13, 14, something like that. I was a huge fan of John Cena as a heel, his heel gimmick. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it. I'm a huge fan of rap music, obviously. And I liked the gimmick. I liked the white rapper thing, and I liked it. And I thought it was cool that he was a bad guy. Now, all the way up until that time, until he faced... I was still a fan of him when he was a face. Up until when he beat JBL for the title at WrestleMania. Now, that's where it kind of started falling off to me. I kind of just was like... I started seeing his flaws. Stopped doing the rapper thing. Started doing more of the entertainer thing. Just having really cheesy promos. Just being the guy in the company. And I just didn't think he was very good. Kept leading on, and just horrible. I want to say through just probably part of 06 to maybe 08, maybe into a little bit of 09. There was an era for me where I just absolutely hated him. I thought he was really, really terrible. I thought he was very, very bad. I just didn't like anything about him. Just thought he was a horrible wrestler. You can't wrestle. I was one of those people that would chant that. And like I said, this is not a jump on a John Cena bandwagon video at all. I'm not a huge fan, of him still, but as of now, I like him more now than I've ever liked him. I guess maybe since, like I said, 03 when he was heel. I think, and the big thing for me is his work rate, how much better he's gotten in the ring, how much better his matches have been. The string of matches he's had recently, are up there, with there's some pretty good matches. Dave Meltzer, gave Punk versus Cena at Money in the Bank 5 stars. I mean, when you have the crowd reaction, when you have, the storytelling, the storyline, the match quality, I mean, it's hard not to say it's 5. I didn't go that far. J-Man from the IWR show, he was there live, and he gives it, a solid 5. Or I believe a 5 or 4 and 3/4. But live, I believe he gave it a 5. And, if I was live, I probably would give it 5 too. And it's John Cena. I never, ever thought I would ever say there would be a 5-star John Cena match. Ever. Like I said, I'm not going to jump on here and throw on the wristbands and the Fruity Pebble shirt and all that stuff. It's just not me. But I am here to say, I feel like he's so much better than he used to be. His in-ring quality, his big-time feel. I mean, when you think about dream matches in mainstream wrestling right now, you think of John Cena versus everybody else. John Cena versus Stone Cold. John Cena versus The Rock. John Cena versus The Undertaker. John Cena versus Daniel Bryan. Everyone wants to see these matches. John Cena versus Davey Richards. I mean, people want to see, these matches. John Cena versus Hulk Hogan. Which brings me to another point. A lot of people talk about John Cena being this generation's Hulk Hogan. Now, the question I pose to this is, would you rather have Hulk Hogan, the bigger pop culture icon, less work rate, more popularity, more, I guess you consider character for the 80s, I guess, to compare to John Cena, more of, I guess you consider, I mean, this sounds really bad to say too, a better worker than Hulk Hogan. I mean, if you stack up Hulk Hogan's top 10 matches against John Cena's top 10 matches, and I know it's a different era, John Cena's top 10 matches are better. There's no way getting around it. And I'm not hating on Hulk Hogan. He was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But you're talking about work rate and the matches he's had. I mean, go up through his career, he hasn't had, I mean, you look back and he's had some really good matches. I think that if you make a best of compilation of John Cena, like of his a real best of compilation of his matches, they're up there with like the Stone Cold, the Rocks, and the Shawn Michaels match, like the match with Punk, the match that he had with Umaga, the match he had a match with JBL that was very good. He had the triple threat Survivor Series with Shawn and Triple H. The match with Edge, Last Man Standing at Backlash. The match he's probably going to have with The Rock is going to be a big time feel match. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good match. So I mean, it's hard to sit back and say, John Cena's horrible. He's just crap. He shouldn't be on television and this and that and this and that. I think the Superman gimmick of never getting beat is very old. But I think the fact of he's to that point where and I know a lot of people are going to be like, really? He's to that point where he's like Shawn Michaels, he's like The Undertaker, to where it's like, it's very, very hard for fans to believe that he's going to lose to anybody. Anybody at all. When he gets in the ring with, R-Truth, do you truly think he's going to win? R-Truth's going to win clean. Do you think that's going to happen? I mean, even with the wins that Punk got, I mean, it was clean a pin, but there was a distraction. The one at SummerSlam, the leg was on the rope. I mean, you can really name me a clean, flat-out win on John Cena. You let me know, because I can't really think of one right now. But I'm just on here. I just wanted to say, this is not anything jumping on a bandwagon for Cena. I just feel like he should get noticed in this whole situation with Punk's doing a lot of stuff and he's being noticed. Triple H is back. All this big stuff going on. And, I think that he's a mention to part of this as well. I think the segment that they had with Punk and him, the contract signing, was, to me, the best thing they've done with this whole storyline with Punk and Cena since Punk cut the very first promo. I think that was the best thing they've done. I thought it was great that Cena was like, I should add to the 5 moves of doom. I should increase my work rate. I should let my heel persona shine through. I thought that was very good, and I think it's good that he notices the truth, and I think he knows that fans are going to chant, "You can't wrestle." Fans are going to chant, "Let's go Cena. Cena sucks." I think it's going to happen, regardless, and I think he's come to grips with that. I really like the fact that he said, I'm pretty much, I'm concerned with the fans who wear their colors proud. Now, I'm going to be honest. With those fans who have been fans of John Cena from the time he started his whole gimmick, the rapper thing, all the way up until now, have been straight up fans of John Cena and have never skipped a beat, have never been, jumped off. I commend you. Because I think it's very hard to, when somebody thinks something is not cool anymore, to jump off of it. And, at the time, I probably thought it wasn't cool. I probably was like, John Cena ain't cool. This guy ain't cool. He's not a good wrestler. He sucks. And, and I did. And I still, I still thought, he sucks. I'm not, not being cool with this. Everyone thinks this, and he still has his loyal fans. And I think that's something you got to look at as well. So basically with this video, I really just wanted to talk about how I think John Cena has improved. His match quality is very good compared to what it used to be. His in-ring ability, I mean, I think he just does it on purpose. Just be like, yeah, I'm doing some wrestling. What are you gonna chant, "You can't wrestle" right now? I mean, honestly, would you rather see Hulk Hogan with his work rate in the matches, he's having, or John Cena with the matches he's having now? I mean, think about it. Really think about it. Are we, as fans of this generation, more blessed to have John Cena over Hulk Hogan? I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, "You're crazy. Hulk Hogan is an icon, and he's way far above Cena, and Cena will never be up to Hulk Hogan's level." And that's probably true. But work ethic, I believe, is better, and I think his match quality is a lot better than it used to be. And like I said, he's still weird. He's still sloppy. He still has some weird things that he does. He's very awkward, unorthodox. But there's another guy who's very unorthodox, and nobody cared about his wrestling style. Everyone just liked him, just for him being him and his character, and that was Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I mean, if you listen to some stuff Jericho said, he said the two most unorthodox people he's ever been in the ring with, Stone Cold and John Cena. And I mean, if you can accommodate to John Cena's style and put on great matches, and I commend guys like CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, guys like that, I think he's actually gotten better. I think he's a better talent, and he's putting on great matches. It's very hard to say that he sucks. It's very hard to just say John Cena sucks right now. I mean, going into what he's doing now, the big payoff with The Rock. I mean, the only thing that's really going to stop his momentum to me leading up to this is if, you know, he pretty much gets shoved on the card, which will never happen. But if he goes into Mania and has this match with The Rock, and it is absolutely epic, there's just no way anybody who even is a Cena fan can just be like, or isn't a Cena fan, can be like, well, yeah, I mean, it was alright. You had John Cena in it, though, so it wasn't very good. I mean, you can't say that. You can't say that anymore. So, I mean, I just want to make this video. Let me know your guys' comments. You know, I thought this was pretty bold with some things I said in here. But, you know, and I like John Cena, you know, a lot more than a lot of guys in the WWE right now. I think, you know, he can carry that main event match now. I think he's solidified himself, and I feel like, you know, he's up there with the top all-time greats, and I'm just not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna hate on him anymore. I'm not gonna, you know, he's got his own thing, and he's got young fans that like him, and I respect what he's done for the business, and I respect that even this late in his career, he's decided to really provide us with the best of him. And I think that's a very good quality, and I think, you know, the best is yet to come, and I think he's going to have some more great matches, and you know, provide us with more stuff. And you know, I'm glad they're doing this. So let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. Tell me I'm a fruity pebble eating just douchebag. Whatever you want to say. Say you're crazy, brother. Hulk Hogan's the shit. Just whatever you want. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and subscribe and check me out, please. Thanks, guys.